Barack Obama biography. 1. For what is Barack Obama well known? The fact that Barack Obama was the country's first African-American president is what makes him most famous. 2. Early life. Hawaii is the place of birth for Barack Obama. Ann Durham, a Kansas native, and Barack Obama Sr., a Kenyan, were his parents. They had become friends while attending the University of Hawaii as undergraduates. When Barack was 2 years old, Obama Sr. left the family and finally went back to Kenya. Later, Ann wed Lolo Sitara, an Indonesian-born fellow student at the University of Hawaii. Barack and his mother and stepfather resided in Indonesia for roughly 4 years. Barack was transferred to live with his grandparents in Hawaii while attending the Punahou School because his mother was concerned about his schooling. Barack attended Occidental College in Los Angeles for 2 years after graduating, then transferred to Columbia University in New York City. In 1983, he earned a political science degree. 3. Earlier career. Obama worked a variety of professions after graduating from college. He spent a year as a researcher at a business consultancy company. He then started working as a community organizer in Chicago's South Side. As a planner, Obama believed a law degree would help him do more. He made the decision to enroll at Harvard University. Obama was a stellar student at Harvard. He was the first African American to hold the position of president of the Harvard Law Review, a distinguished publication. Obama was offered a book writing contract after his historic achievement garnered widespread attention. Dreams from My Father, A Story of Race and Inheritance was the title of the book. Later, he oversaw Illinois Project Vote, a campaign to boost the turnout of black voters in the 1992 presidential election. Following that, he started working for a civil rights legal company as an attorney and started teaching at the University of Chicago Law School. 4. Family life. Obama completed a summer job at Sidley and Austin after his first year at Harvard. His boss was Michelle Robinson, a South Side resident of Chicago and a Princeton and Harvard Law School alumna. Barack and Michelle ended up falling in love. They were married in 1992 after a 4-year relationship. The couple's residence was in Chicago's Hyde Park. Their first child, Malia, was born in 1998, and their second, Natasha, sometimes known as Sasha, was born in 2001. 5. Political career. Obama's political career began in 1996 when he successfully ran for the Illinois State Senate. Obama led the charge in the state Senate in support of labor unions, children, the elderly, and the impoverished. Prior to his election to the United States Senate in 2004, he was a member of the Illinois State Senate. Obama was chosen to give a speech at the Democratic National Convention that same year. As a result of his speech's enormous popularity, Obama gained considerable national attention. Even the title of his subsequent book, The Audacity of Hope, Thoughts on Reclaiming the American Dream, was inspired by a line from his speech. The book achieved bestseller status. Obama declared his intention to run for president in 2008 and 2007. Obama selected Delaware Senator Joseph "Joe" Biden as his running mate after defeating Hillary Clinton to win the Democratic primary. Republican candidates John McCain and Sarah Palin were up against Obama and Biden. Obama garnered sizable crowds wherever he campaigned thanks to his personality, fascinating background, and motivational speeches. Obama was elected president on a historically high voter turnout. He was elected as the country's first African-American president. 6. Presidency. Obama had a lot of difficulties to overcome when he first took office. In addition to the faltering economy, American forces were still fighting in Afghanistan and Iraq. Obama worked on healthcare reform, strengthening the economy, and returning the majority of American troops home from Iraq during his first 2 years in office. In 2010, he ratified the Affordable Care Act. The act, often known as Obamacare, was created to lower the cost of health insurance for Americans. Later, Obama concentrated on immigration reform, climate change, and gun control. Obama's policies were frequently blocked by the Republican-controlled House and Senate. Osama bin Laden, the mastermind of the terrorist attacks on September 11, was finally apprehended and murdered while Obama was president. Obama also dramatically improved international relations and how the world saw the United States. His successes include establishing diplomatic ties with Cuba and reaching an agreement with Iran over its nuclear program. Obama received the Nobel Peace Prize in 2009 for his extraordinary efforts to improve international diplomacy and human cooperation. 7. After the presidency, Obama stayed with his family in Washington, D.C., where his youngest daughter graduated from high school in 2019, after serving 2 years as president. The family has largely maintained a low profile. Both Barack and Michelle have signed book deals and taken on humanitarian initiatives. Becoming, Michelle's autobiography, was released in 2018. Barack is still developing his third book. Obama is also putting the finishing touches on the Chicago area Obama Presidential Center, which will include a museum, forum, library, plaza, and athletic complex.